Welcome to Six Figure Trucker, the podcast where we share advice on how to be successful in trucking and have fun while doing so. We'll share stories, news, and advice on how to earn six figures in trucking, and we'll speak to guys and gals that are already doing so. Let's get to the show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Six Figure Trucker, brought to you by Norton Transport. And if you join us each and every week, you know this is a format where we elevate and celebrate the drivers of Norton Transport. Wouldn't be able to make it without them. And, you know, another thing we've done recently is we let you get to know the drivers, what they do on the road and off the road, those kind of things. Got a very special guest with us joining us now. That'd be Earnest Walker. Ernest, how are you?
Hey, I'm great, John. How about yourself this morning?
I'm doing great, doing great. Now, looking at the background of where you are, it looks like you're at home.
Finally. Long time coming. Started out Monday, and I was ready to get home since I left Monday, so I'm finally made it.
Okay, so 5 straight days on the road?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Where did the road take you?
Oh man, well, actually, John, now that I think about it, I think I left out Sunday evening because I left out and I went down to Houston, Texas. Then I left Houston and went to Kansas City, Missouri. Then I left Kansas City, Missouri, and went to Roseville, Minnesota, and went to Mobile, Alabama.
That puts you pretty close to home, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. You live in Indianola, Mississippi?
Yes. You're born and raised in Hollandale.
Have you guys seen some hot temperatures?
30 minutes up the road.
Okay. How hot has it gotten already this year in Indianola?
Hot as we've seen already is about 80, 85 degrees. So it hadn't hit us too hard yet.
Nice. Gotcha. Now, we were talking about 5 days on the road, and I was pulling up some statistics about Mr. Earnest Walker here, and it looks like you do about 4,100 miles a month. Does that sound pretty close to your calculations?
Yes. Here lately, the average probably went down because I took a break for a few months toward the end of the year, from December to about late February.
Oh, okay, so you didn't drive quite as much.
Yeah. So the average has went down, but it'll be back up short. Don't worry.
Gotcha. Well, let me brag on you a little bit, Ernest. I was looking at your categories here, and I'm going to tick them off here and get your reaction to them. You've got a 100% check-in completion, a check-in rate rather, 90% completion, and for the year, you're on time 79% of the time. How do you achieve each of those stats?
Man, really by doing what I'm supposed to do. You plan your route and do what you planned. Of course, we understand sometimes inclement weather gets in the way, which is some of the reason why the on-time delivery is down a bit. Because earlier in the year we had a lot of ice, a lot of snowy weather. You couldn't really get to where you was going efficiently as I would like.
Right. I'm gonna say those are things you can't control, the weather.
Right. You're right. And so things outside of your control you can't worry about, but the things you can control, you have to learn to be efficient at doing what you're supposed to do.
Gotcha. I want to drill down a little bit more on that on-time percentage. Right now, we are just starting into May, but in the month of April, check this out. You were on time 100% of the time.
Yes. It's always good when I can be on time all the time.
Yeah, and of course, that being the first month of the second quarter, you're on time 100% of the time here in quarter two. So I know that's something to be proud about for you, and something we're glad about as a company, and all of our customers are glad about when they get their trucks on time.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm excited about that because the more things I do right, the more things y'all do right toward me.
I got you. I got you. Now let's do a little background on Earnest Walker. Ernest is a Class A driver, and you are certified with compressed natural gas, manual transmission, right-hand drive, have the specialty qualification, tanker, doubles, and triples. In short, you are a complete driver.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everything but hazmat, John.
Everything but hazmat. You can drive just about anything.
Yeah, if it's got wheels, I can drive it.
That's good. That's good. How long have you been driving, Ernest?
I've been driving this October of May year 14.
Year 14. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you've been with us for a year and 4 months. Is this your first time in Driveaway, or did you work for another company, or is this your first experience in Driveaway with Norton?
No, this is my very first experience in drive away. So I got into this thing, man, because I was an owner operator and my truck broke down. And so it was going to be a while before it got running. And so I just dug in and did a little research on some things that I could do, as a gap filler while I wait on my truck to get out of the shop. And man, I ran across Drive Away, and boy, when I got into it, I got stuck.
I got you. Now, did were you recruited by another driving friend, or did you just find us online, or how did you come across Norton Transport?
Oh man, I just found you online in my research. I was watching YouTube, and I can't even remember his name. It's been so long ago. But he was a single driver, and then he switched over to Dick, and and then so he was doing a vlog on how he ended up where he was. And so I just gave it a shot, man, and I reached out to you all. And y'all got right back to me. We got on board, and we've been rolling ever since.
Gotcha. Now, you had mentioned before you got into Driveaway that you were an owner operator, but your truck went down. You had to get some repairs done on it. Are you still doing the owner operator thing, or are you exclusively Driveaway?
No, I'm exclusively Driveaway now.
Gotcha. Now, I heard a sad story, sad for us that work on the singles side and have our trucks delivered by singles drivers. You're about to move over to decks, aren't you?
Yes, yes, I'm about to move over the deck. So I transitioned over there yesterday, actually. So we got some stuff
Okay.
started and got some stuff going, and I'll be heading out to Pulaski, Virginia, this Sunday, tomorrow, and out to church, of course. And we're
Okay.
gonna get that journey started, man. I think I'm gonna vlog a little bit. I started recording some of the videos and saving them on my phone doing singles. And so I believe I'll start vlogging a little bit to give the public a little bit more insight into what we do over here in North.
I got you. Now, when you go up to Pulaski, does that where you start some training on the deck side?
Yes, yes. Yeah, I start some training with this one. And so that first one's gonna go Pulaski, I want to say to Von Army, Texas, I believe.
Okay. Now, I was joking with you. I think it was last night we were talking on the phone. Um, Going to make some real money over there in the deck side, but you said singles has been pretty good to you too.
Man, look, John, now let me tell you, and that's why it was a minute for them for me to be convinced to come over to Dayton because with what I was doing, the right hand drive CNG trucks, man, listen, those things was paying out the back to me. You know, they was covering my travel because of course it's a bit expensive to get down in the Fort Payne. And on top of my travel, they was giving me some great incentives. But then, especially now They have the extra incentives that goes on for your on time delivery and for being a safe driver. So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking I was a diamond status. So I believe that
Right.
was high as you can get. And man, the
Yep.
bonus,
Yep.
the incentives if the incentives are handsome when you're in your upper tier.
Yeah. If you can hit the bonuses and the incentives and being a diamond level driver, you're going to rake in some extra money. And of course, as you'd laid out there for us, doing the garbage trucks out of Fort Payne, there's some travel, and I think you get some free hotel in there too, don't you? Cover your
Oh
hotel.
yes, I forgot about the free. Yes, the free hotel.
That's good. That's good. Now, tell us now, moving from singles to decks, what do you think that transition is going to be like?
Man, it's probably gonna start slow, being that being I'm a bit new at the decking, but once I get the hang of things, I always make the best out of 'em.
Got you. I think we were joking about last night about you're going to make some big money now, but you said singles has been pretty good to you too. We were talking about all the incentives and things you got with driving the garbage trucks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And recently, I just right before I transitioned, I had just gotten into the fire truck delivery thing, and they love me over there on that side too. So I got a call from Carson while I was on the road, and she said, "Man, I don't know what you did to them over there, but they love you."
Now, usually the way it happens here on the Six Figure Trucker, brought to you by Norton Transport, when we select the drivers, a lot of them are recommended by their dispatch teams. And that's what happened with you. And they said, Ernest has got a great personality. He's always got a good outlook. Now, tell us a little bit about what it's like, the relationship between you as a driver and your dispatch team.
Man, I have an amazing relationship. Well, with each team that I've been with, now I'm on my third team, but of course my first team, I was on Tanner's team. And they were amazing, and then I transitioned to Parsons' team, and her team was absolutely phenomenal. Now, of course, on the decking side, I'm with Leah and her team, so we'll see, how well they treat me over there, and once we get to know each other, I believe it's going to be a great connection, a great relationship.
Gotcha. Now, I wanted to ask you this question as we wrap up. As a driver, your time on the road, um, what's the craziest thing you've seen? 14 years on the road, a year and 4 months in Driveaway. What's the craziest thing you've seen out there on the road?
Oh man, I was driving in Arkansas on I-40. I want to say I was coming through. I may have just crossed over coming into Haiti, Missouri, and man, it was storming, and I looked over to my left, and the tornado dropped right down on the ground, and it was me and a bunch of those other trucks, man, and the tornado swept across the road with us right in the middle.
Whew.
And so, of course, yeah, man, it was scary, dangerous. Um, so, of course, a lot of us had flipped over and turned to the side, but amazingly, God blessed me to stay on all of my wheels. And
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, my wife was on the on FaceTiming with me. I had my phone up in the windshield, and she was FaceTiming, and she noticed the background, and she went to, what's going on? What's going on? And so man, all she could do was just go into prayer for me. And that's all I could say, man. All I could do was call her the day with Jesus, man. And,
Yeah.
so thankfully, you know, he brought me out of the thing safely without a scratch.
That's good.
And of
Sounds
course, it
scary,
was
but
unfortunate for a few other truckers who were on the road with me.
that's good. Sounds like answered prayer.
Yes, yes.
Well, Ernest, we certainly appreciate you joining us, and we'd like to talk with you next week because, as you and I have discussed in on phone conversations, you're a busy guy off the road, and I wanted to kind of hint at what we're going to talk about next week. He's got some passions all three of these passions start with the same letter. Let's not give it away, but can we talk with you next week?
Absolutely, Judd. Absolutely. I hadn't even thought about it like that.
All right, we'll see you next week. Earnest Walker here on the Six Figure Trucker, brought to you by Norton Transport. Thank you very much, Ernest. Be safe out there on the road.
Yes, sir. Thank you, John. I will.
Six Figure Trucker is brought to you by Norton Transport. Norton Transport is a drive-away trucking company that customers can rely on. It offers excellent independent contract driving opportunities to professional, courteous, and qualified drivers that can provide the kind of service we deliver. If you're interested in learning more about Norton or just want to subscribe to the show, check out 6-figuretrucker.com. That's 6-figuretrucker.com.